Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today is day 8 of my 30-day vlog everyday challenge, and today I'm going to be taking some photos for my thumbnails for the previous 7 videos. So if you follow me on Instagram, you'll probably know that I've been dabbling in photography for the last little while. It's sort of my COVID project. I started probably late 2020, really learning about photography seriously and really trying to step up my game. So I've taken some photos in my little makeshift home studio. It's in my basement, so there's like up against that wall, there's a whole bunch of stuff that's just being stored. It's cold down here. I have a little space heater to keep me warm, but it does the job. I've got some studio lights. But that being said, I've never taken any photos specifically for the purpose of a thumbnail. And generally, if you follow along my photography page, you'll see that I really tend toward sort of more dramatic sort of look, more dramatic sort of lighting. So today is going to be a little bit different because for the thumbnail, I want something a little bit more generic, sort of more flat-ish lighting, but we'll see. I'm just going to play around today and, well, I'll come up with something. You'll have seen the thumbnails already for the previous 7 days. But before I get started, I wanted to ask you all what you thought of the previous 7 days. Is there anything in particular that you liked about my vlogs? Is there anything you didn't like about my vlogs? Is there a topic that was really interesting to you? Is there a topic that you'd like me to cover for you? Are there any questions you have? If there are, please drop them below in the comments. That would really mean a lot to me. As you know, I am a relatively new vlogger, and I'm just trying to figure out what direction I want to take my channel, what you all want to see, what would be helpful for you. So if you would do that, and if you would also like and subscribe, that would really mean a lot to me. Okay, so let's get shooting. All right, so let me just show you what I'm shooting with today. All right, so I've got a stool to sit on. I've got a bar stool draped in a bed sheet that is going to serve as my table. I've got some props, and most importantly, I have my iPod Touch that is currently set to Sony's software called Imaging Edge. And from this software, I can control the camera. I can control all the settings. I can set a self-timer. And this is amazing because I can see myself. So it's not just a normal self-timer. I can actually frame the photo as I want and then instantly see the result as well. So that is cool. And as you see, camera's right behind me. So I will show you that in just a second. All right, so off to my right, I have my first strobe. It is a Godox 80-200 Pro. It's inside a large Octabox. And panning left, I've got my camera on a tripod. It is a Sony a7R IV with a 55mm f1.8 lens on it. And behind that, you'll see what is a white shower curtain. And behind that, I have another Godox 80-200 Pro. It is going to be facing the wall, so it's going to bounce light into the wall and then back through the shower curtain. So my hope is that it will be a soft, flat light coming back at me. And then panning to the left some more, I have a V-flat from V-Flat World, and it is going to bounce flash from my first flash that I showed you, my first strobe, and then back at me. So the light should be nice and soft and flat. And then behind me, I have another V-flat from V-Flat World. All right, so as you see, my V-flat is a little bit beat up. The seam isn't super tight anymore. I've used it lots. I've traveled with it a lot. It's been outside. I've used it outside to sort of make an outdoor makeshift studio. But these things were like the best investment I could have made. I did try to make my own initially with some like foam board and gaffer tape. And they just were not sturdy. The tape ended up just eventually peeling like a couple weeks after I'd made them. And it was just such a hassle. So if you have the funds, they're not super cheap, but honestly, the time and supplies and effort and frustration that making your own is going to cost you, if you make it the same way I did, like, no, just buy the V-Flat World V-Flats and you're good to go. On the shoot today. That was very quick, actually. It didn't take me very long to get the shots that I wanted. So they looked pretty good on my iPod. I think the lighting worked out exactly the way I had planned, which is cool. So I'm going to put them up on my computer, edit them, add some text, make them thumbnail-y, and you guys will have already seen the results as my thumbnails for their previous videos. So let me know in the comments if this video was helpful for you, if it was useful for you to see how I set up my little studio here. I have a couple more shoots planned for this coming week with different lighting, slightly different lighting, a little more dramatic lighting, a little more my traditional style of lighting. So stay tuned for that if you enjoy this. But yes, leave a comment if this was helpful. Leave a comment if there's anything else you'd like to see from me, or if you have any lighting setups that you'd like to share with me. I'm all ears, I'm always learning, so let me know in the comments. So if you liked this video, please hit the like button, and please subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye! Thanks for watching.